Hi, my name is Andrew Siegel. I'm the senior trial lawyer at Siegel Coonerty. Today's video clip is compression fractures of the vertebral body of the spine. Simply put, the human spine is made up of various bones. These bones are known as vertebral bodies. There are some types of mechanisms of injury that put undue stress on these bones. The most common type is where there's forward flexion of the spine. If this is the head facing in this direction, if there's forward flexion of the head, let's say from an abrupt stop on a car, the spine moves forward. You can tell as I move the spine forward, there's more and more pressure through here, more and more pressure through here, and that pressure ultimately, most of the time, transmits right on top of where the rib cage meets the lumbar spine. It's at T12, known as thoracic 12th vertebrae, L1, the first lumbar vertebrae, because the ribs, which actually come around, they act almost as a mechanism to cause undue pressure on that first lumbar vertebrae. And what typically happens is that you can see a pristine shape of this lumbar vertebrae. Well, the pressure is on the anterior or the front surface of that vertebrae, and the front surface compresses down almost like a piece of pie. It becomes wedge-shaped. So what we see now is nice and square, it thins out, and it becomes wedge-shaped. Compression fractures of the spine are very, very painful. There's a lot of energy that is required to actually compress that bone down to bring it into that wedge shape. But that's not all. What happens with these injuries is not only is there a bone compression fracture of the vertebral body, but also all the structures that surround that fracture, the soft tissue structure, the tendons, the ligaments, and muscles, they're now also pulled out of place due to the disruption of the anatomy in that area. And the joints on the back, the epiphyseal joints, which we see here on this model, those are also disrupted. So what you have a situation is where once the spine worked in uniformity and smoothly, now you have trauma, you have a deformity, the way things are anatomically aligned are now out of whack, and you have undue pressures not only on the fracture itself, but all the soft tissue structures and joints that surround that fracture that can give you a lifetime of pain and suffering. I bring this to your attention because my name is Andrew Siegel, senior trial lawyer at Siegel Coonerty. This is a call to action. If you sustained a compression fracture of your vertebral body and you need legal representation, call me. Let's discuss it. 212-532-0532. Have a good day.